Alright, so hey everyone, what's going on? So this is my previous session that I did in the evening, and right now I'm doing a voiceover on this video. And right now it's 2:09 a.m. It's it's after midnight, and I'm doing a voiceover right now. So let's start the video. I guess let's start the voiceover. I think I traded on GBP CAD. Yes, I traded. I placed my trades on GBP CAD, and okay, so you can see that current in the current market structure, the market is the major trend. Okay, so the major trend is slightly downtrend, but overall it looks like a ranging market, right? So you should avoid this kind of markets, but because it's Friday and the market will be at ranging, I mean the market will be ranging all the time, so I chose this market because it has momentums from buyers. So yeah, so so I can see that this is a lower high level. Okay, this is a lower high level, and I'm going to, I think, place my horizontal line on this level. If you know about lower high and higher low levels, then you should remember that market has two levels, which are the most important levels on the whole chart, and they are the lower high levels and the higher low levels, and they form on the left leg. Okay, you should check when you trade, when you place your trades in the right leg, you should always check on the left leg if there is a lower high level or a higher low level, or something like that. Okay, because these two levels the buyers or the sellers will have to respect. Okay, the opposite party will be there 100%. Okay, and if the uh, trendy part if the trendy party doesn't respect these levels, the lower high levels or high low levels, then you should understand that this, that the trendy party is too much strong. Okay, they are too much strong. You should trade uh, for the trendy party. Okay, so I placed my horizontal line on the lower high level, and I am watching the reaction. It didn't touch this level. Okay, it hadn't touched this level, and at the last moment it touched and closed at the level. Okay, it closed at the lower high level, and I believe I made a mistake here. Okay, i I placed a call option trade in here, which is wrong. You shouldn't do it. Yes, I placed my call option trade here because I saw that, I mean, my logic was the buyers are strong because they are making complete candles. Okay, they are not uh, reducing their bodies. Okay, and they are not uh, I mean, uh, the sellers are becoming retracement. They can't form a momentum, and buyers are strong, so that's why I placed my trade for call option. But it's a wrong thing to do because, again, it's a lower high level. You should never trade for the trendy party on that level. Okay, if the level is uh, if the level gets broken by the trendy party, then you can go for call option trade or for the trendy party, but not until it breaks the lower high level. Okay, so it didn't break, and I placed my trade for call option, and it's a wrong thing to do, and it was a loss. You can see the buyers are trying. See, the buyers are trying to go above this level, but still the sellers are coming back. The sellers are pushing the candle below the level. Okay, and at the end it closed below my entry point, and I lost this trade. and this happens when you like treat when you continue on these type of levels. You shouldn't do it. Now I am okay, so now a pattern has been made here, which is M pattern, because M creates whenever the you can see the upper wicks of these two candles isn't broken. Okay, the highs isn't broken yet, and sellers have given us a continuation. Okay, the starting point of M pattern. So we should trade for only down option here. Okay, if the sellers are strong, if they show us that the sellers are strong, then we should only trade for down option trade. Okay, we should only trade for put option trade. Yeah. The target will be to break this neckline. Okay, it's a neckline, also it's a higher low point, so the target will be to break or to touch this neckline. And so yeah, I didn't place my trade on this candle because I was seeing that if the sellers are strong here, because they're making an M pattern, so they should be strong, and you can see that they made a big candle. Okay, they're breaking this first support, and you can see the buyers are trying to push the candle above this first support, and they can't do that. Okay, they're not able to do that, and at the end sellers made a big red candle, which is showing that the sellers are very much strong. The next target is to touch this point. Okay, it's a higher low, and also it's a neckline. Okay, so this candle, the previous red candle, didn't touch this neckline or touch this higher low point, so this candle will try to touch this point or break this point. Okay, so I think I was waiting for the seller's entry, and I saw the entry, but buyers recovered. Now all I'm trying to see that if the buyers, yes, okay, so you can see that the strong seller's entry. Okay, it's a strong seller's entry from the seller's point, and now I was waiting to see that if the buyers are coming from neckline, if the buyers are strong. Okay, whether the buyers are strong or not. Okay, I was watching that, and you can see the buyers are not available in this area, and you can see buyers push the candle above, but they are not that much strong. Okay, they are not that much strong. Okay, see the sellers push the candle below again. They give two strong entries. Okay, up until now they gave two strong entries, and it made a big red candle and broke the neckline, or you can see the high low. And I think placed my trade for down option here. Let me see. Alright, so I placed my trade for down option here because you can see that after breaking the higher low point, when the seller's entry came, okay, you can see that when the seller's entry came and broke this higher low point, there there's no buyer's entry or there's no buyer's push that happened, and no buyers try to push the candle above this level. Okay, no buyers could able to you know push the candle above this level. Get that right? See, the buyers are very weak here. And the next candle opened, and I was for 30 seconds I was just seeing the buyers entry. Okay, if the buyers are strongly coming here, because they broke this neckline or higher low point, so buyers should come here. Okay, right now this is the time for buyers to retest this level, right? But I am seeing no entries from buyer side. Okay, or you can see that you can say that buyers are very weak. Okay, so you can see that buyers are not pushing the candle very strongly. Okay, I'm seeing no buyers entry, just the sellers, and this is the candle that buyers should try to enter. Okay, buyers should try to enter on this candle because they can come here right now to retest this level, but they aren't able to do that because they are weak. That's why I placed my trade for down option from this entry point. Okay, I placed my trade for put option but with a very bad entry point. Okay, because I was confident then that this will be a big red candle because buyers are weak, right? And okay, so they created a big red candle. Okay, so on this candle you can see that on the level or in 55, in 55 round number, the candle was getting stopping. Okay, the candle was stopping uh, on 55 mostly. Okay, you can see that this candle was stopping on 55, right? So 55, I thought that 55 must be a buyer's point. Okay, 55 must be a you can say a level. Okay, and sellers at the end of the time, okay, at the end of the minute, sellers broke 55. So I placed my horizontal line on 55. Okay, I think I did not place any trade in this candle because it broke 55 at the last moment. Let's wait a bit here. Let's see what I did. Let's see what I did. Let's see what did I do from here. Okay, so you can see buyers are also rejecting on this point. This is a support, and buyers are reacting on this point, on this support. And I placed my trade. Okay, so in this candle, sorry, okay, so in this candle, just see the reaction, focus on the reaction. You will see that we already knew that this red candle, this big red candle broke the 55 level. Okay, 55 is the level. We saw that in this candle. Okay, it was again and again it was reacting on 55, so it's a level, it must be a level, and it broke the 55 level at the end. Okay, at the end of the minute. And these buyers, when they went above 55, okay, the sellers at the end of the whole minute, they couldn't push the candle below 55. Okay, 55 is a level, it's a buyer's point. The sellers should be, if the sellers are strong, then they should be able to push the candle below 55. Okay, if they want to go down below, then they should be able to uh, close the candle below 55. Okay, but we see no uh, we see no this kind of circumstances, right? As you can see that this is the moment, this is where, okay, so you can see that now buyers, now the sellers are not trying to push the candle to below 55, okay, because sellers are getting weak. See, it's reacting on 60, it's reacting on 60, okay. So now I placed my trade for call option below, from below 55. Sorry. Because if 55 is a level, then the sellers should be able to close the candle below 55 and make a red candle from 55, okay. They should try to make the 55 level a resistance, okay. They shouldn't be weak, okay. But right now we see the opposite thing. Buyers uh, broke the 55 and we saw now seller's entry from seller's side, and I'm waiting for buyer's entry. Actually, for a while I actually thought that this candle will be a loss candle, but let's see what happens. So as you can see, the buyer's entry came. It's a sudden buyer's entry, strong buyer's entry, and it became, at the last moment it became a green candle, right? It became a green candle. Why did it become a green candle? Because, you know, sellers were weak on this candle. They couldn't able to close the candle below 55, and I placed my trade below 55 and it made a green candle. The buyers made a green candle. But now we cannot trade for call option because they made a new low. Okay, if the buyers are strong, if the sellers are weak, then they shouldn't make a new low, they should make a new high. Okay, that's why I did not place any trade here. And I think we saw a green candle, big green candle. So I placed my trade, I placed my, I shifted my horizontal line on the higher low point again. It was broken by sellers, and sellers were so much strong that they didn't even retest this level, and now it's they are retesting, but the buyers are very much strong. You can see that. You can see that buyers are so much strong here that the sellers aren't able to close the candle below this higher low point. Okay, I think that's why I placed my trade for up call option. Okay, so yes, I was waiting for seller's entry. I was like seeing, sorry, I was waiting for buyer's entry. I was seeing that whether the sellers are strong here, whether the sellers are strongly trying to enter here, because if you see these three candles, this candle is suggesting us that it's an exhaust candle, because the there's a big buyer's candle, and then there's a weak seller's candle, sorry, there's a weak buyer's candle, a weak buyer's candle, and it made a new low, and then the buyers became strong again. Okay, big, weak, big, right? So it's these three candles are suggesting that the buyers might be exhausted here, and that's why I was waiting for I was like watching the sellers, like if they can come below this level, but I see no sellers entry. Rather I see the buyers are strongly entering on this candle, which means that the buyers are ready to go above. That's why I placed my trade here for the call option. And at the end it became a big green candle, and right now this candle is an unsure candle, and I think I ended my session with this candle. Yes, my session ended here. So this candle, the current candle, is not a uh, this you shouldn't trade a call option trade in this candle. Okay, you shouldn't place your trade for call option in this candle. This is not a continuation candle. Okay, you shouldn't continue on this candle because it made a gap down. Okay, the first point is, if the buyers are strong, then they shouldn't uh, do gap up and gap down. And the second thing is that this candle created at the last moment. This candle was here. Okay, this candle was uh, nearby here in this area, and at the last moment it went very much above and closed at the this resistance, right? So this is an unsure trade. Okay, you shouldn't trade a call option here. You shouldn't trade for call option here. And the session ended. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this video, thank you. And if you're not, then well,